Hi folks, John with the Wingman 115 channel. Thank you so much for checking in. Today we're going to be doing a video that's a little bit outside of what I normally do. And you're probably asking yourself, geez, what's that, John? Well, we're going to be talking about the Lume Cube. Now, the Lume Cube has been around for a couple of years. A lot of professional photographers use it, a lot of professional videographers. First off, I don't claim to be either one. I'm a guy that's got a nice video camera here in my home studio. I like to make YouTube videos and do gear reviews. But with that said, I also like flying drones. I use a lot of drone footage as B-roll in a lot of my videos. If you watch some of my outdoors reviews on knives and emergency preparedness gear and such. So I thought, well, what if you pair both of them up and we'll do a video on that, because everybody's talking about the photography aspects and the video aspects of it. And I'm thinking first responder, construction, and just trying to think outside of the box with this. So without further ado, we're going to cut away. We're going to do a quick up close and personal specs rundown of this kit. And then we're going to go out and do some practical application with it. Keep in mind, I'm not doing the glamour shots like the professional photographers and such. Think about it in the aspect of, I'm in the construction field, I'm in a search and rescue unit, and like that. We'll bring it on back to the studio after that, and we'll do some final thoughts on this piece of kit. Folks, lights, drones, photography, video, search and rescue, it's just mind-boggling, but it starts now. Let's just jump right into this video. First off, I went out to my archery range in the backyard where I have a 3D deer target set up. I wanted to shine some light on that deer as an illustration of how much throw this system had, maybe at ground level. Now I'm thinking about this in a search and rescue point of view. Maybe you're in a SAR unit, somebody's lost in the mountains, or whatever, just let your imagination run wild. So I started flying past my deer target just to see how much light it would throw out, how clear it would be on the video screen. I'm not looking to make featured movies from this. I'm thinking of it from the aspect of I need to find somebody or something out there in the woods or in a remote area. So I did a few flybys with the drone on that. Next, I wanted to see from a standpoint of how high I could fly the drone straight up over my target. So I stood in my backyard and I hovered at around 50 feet to start out with. And I had the lights on full. So both lights, they're both on full power. They're 1500 lumens each. So collectively I've got 3000 lumens of light just shining out there. It lit up really good. Then I took it up to 100 feet and I wanted to see how much throw that it had. After that, I took it up to 150 feet and I still had a lot of usable light. Now keep in mind, if I'm in a SAR unit looking for somebody, they might be wearing reflective clothing, something reflective on their shoes. So with that much light being thrown from the light, I'm gonna pick up some shine off something. Now I was wearing pretty much a gray shirt. It all blends in. I wanted to just be as bland as possible out there. And I still could see myself really good out there. I can only imagine if I was out in the field. It might change if I was in heavy grass or heavy trees or whatever, but then I'm hoping that I might pick up some shine. Then I started thinking from a construction point of view. Say you're in an area where there's been a lot of hurricanes or high winds or heavy rain, and you had to do roof inspections, and maybe you had to do a roof inspection at night to see what the integrity was of that roof. So I did a flyby on the roof of my house, going by, checking it out. So from a construction standpoint, we're not looking at like feature film quality coming out of the Mavic Pro at night. It's just not going to happen with that small of a camera. But you can pick up the details if you're missing shingles, if you're missing roof tiles, if you got a problem with your chimney, maybe you got a chimney fire, you don't even know it. Somebody's able to get up there, instead of getting on a ladder, they could just throw a drone in the air, hover around, take photos, take video, and then go to a laptop and they'd be able to look in detail. It saves a lot of time and a safety issue in a storm. Getting up on the roof, I'm not going to fly my drone in heavy rain. Don't blow me up in the comments. But just saying that if I'm trying to inspect property, maybe I'm a homeowner, maybe I own income properties, it's just something to think about. Also, I took it out to some open spaces and we flew around, we played around, we did a little bit of photography, and I'll add a photo or two in here. It came out a little bit blurry because we were trying to manual focus, but it just gave you a little bit of idea what sort of fun with light painting that you could do with this drone. And then I cruised along the ground over these fields. So if you got a man down in the field, somebody's missing, whatever, hopefully you'll be able to pick up some shine. You'll be able to see in the video maybe somebody out there in the field that you're looking for. It's just a force multiplier when maybe there's one person on the scene and you gotta look quick where time is of the essence. So that was my mindset in doing this review and showcasing this item here on the channel. There's a ton of folks out there doing awesome work, light painting, photography, awesome video with this kit. You can use it submergible in the water up to 100 feet. There's 10 different settings of light output, so there's a little bit of something for everyone. There's also a ton of accessories that you could use with these lights, such as diffusers and gel kits, just to get the right white balance and the Kelvin rating to get that awesome shot. So if you're looking for something either for backlighting, you're doing scuba at night, I mean, you're only limited by your imagination on the uses of this system. My goal in this video was to showcase it in a way that I haven't seen on the internet. One thing that really impressed me about this system is that when you download the app from the App Store, you can fine-tune these lights. You can use them as like flash bulbs. You can also adjust on your smartphone the light output setting. You can turn them on, you can turn them off. For me, that's a big just game changer, especially when I'm using it on the drone and maybe I need to fine-tune that photo, that shot. Maybe I need a little more light shined on something if I'm looking for somebody or something, or maybe I need to dim the light a little bit. So it just gives you a lot of flexibility with this system, being able to link it up Bluetooth using your smartphone. Now for a rating on the Lume Cube system. If you follow along on the channel, you know that I rate everything between 1 and 5 stars. If it's 1 star, it's a dumper, it goes to the boneyard. If it's 5 stars, it's a grand slam. With everything that we talked about, and let's think in the mindset of the genre that I've been talking about: search and rescue, construction, security, military, police, all that good stuff. I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. It's a great system. You can use in the water, you can use it in the air. The adjustability of this, it's small, it's compact, it's easy to use, it's a no-brainer, folks. If you want to learn more about the Lume Cube and the Lume Cube system, I will leave links in the video description below. Folks, this is John with the Wingman 115 channel. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.